For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's poppin', everybody? It's a SaberWolf94 on the Whimsy Players channel. Got some TCG matches with our blue yellow Nami from OP11. I say matches because it's gonna be a double match. I played against this dude, the Lercio. Played him one match and then he wanted a rematch, so I went ahead and did the double. He's using this new Rebecca leader. It was the first time I sort of played against her. With the rotation now taking effect, I've updated the deck. This is the standard format we're playing. I'm going to be playing standard. And I updated the deck with new stuff and took out, unfortunately, some stuff that I wanted, but had to go away with the rotation. Okay. So let's see what's up with this blue Rebecca. Basically what you do with her is you reuse this searcher, you get your little +1 and then you put her back in hand and then you play a 3-cost. And you get a lot of cheap board presence this way while you keep a lot of cards in hand. So it could be tricky. So gonna discard the Salome Boa Snake. This is basically the replacement for Brûlé, same thing. 3-cost, 1000 power, 1000 in hand, and a yellow blocker trigger. My type of card. It's too bad we don't have any replacements for Vivi and Boa for blue and black. I really like this sort of trigger blockers. Maybe it's the dual master player in me, but anyway. Summon the Marco, and I got double Kuma in hand. Running more of this card now since we lost a bunch of stuff. It's at least a replacement. You know, 6 cards. You don't really got any replacement for Red Rock yet. I don't know if we're gonna get any, but I want to have like my curve be similar to how it was before with my decks, if I can help it. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna try and kill this guy's threats. That Cavendish is gonna be a bitch too. Gonna let him draw stuff every turn. Let the swing go through, so I basically get a card. We get the Crushing Tiger. This is basically like the best removal card now for blue. I wouldn't blame you if you want to run more copies. And who do I discard? I guess I'll do, man, do I do Kuma? I want to keep the 2K. I'll do the Kuma, whatever. I know that I'm likely going to use the Tiger next turn. If anything, just to remove the Cavendish. Since he has a bunch of cheap units, might as well. And yeah, look at all the cards this guy has. It's crazy. Now, Rebecca cannot attack, but when you can just spam characters for free all day, it doesn't make much difference. It's pretty much what you need, like what the original OP04, now rotated, Vivi, needed to do. If you're just gonna give rush and then you play 1 unit or 2 unit, it just doesn't work out. You don't have enough dons to spare. Okay. So I sort of let the swing go through, thinking maybe I'll get a trick, maybe I'll get something. But we don't even have like Beji anymore. So discard the Frankie. At the end of the day, some of these swings are going to go through. 6, I'll use the blocker. And that's it. Okay, so damn, Kuma can't attack, plus he played the Boa. Oh yeah, and my beloved Boa, the 6-1, because she got a manga, she's always going to be in the format. How cool. I really like that they're doing shit like this. I sort of got more information about the rotation to the stuff that sticks around. Just some stuff that, you know, yeah, in the PRBO2 set, some of the stuff that was from like the block 1 that got reprinted there, they stick around. So things like Brooke and Kaya and Buggy, they stick around. And Julie Bonnie too, which is really important. If that went away, it would have made a big difference for some decks. Okay, we're really running out of hand here, but I guess I'm going to be in the 10 range to summon Whitebeard next turn, so I'll block as many attacks as I can. And he decides to go hit the life. Unfortunately, even though I buffed Nami, he can still these attacks go through, so like the buff is for nothing. And then yeah, again, Kuma cannot attack with the boa drop. The worst part about this deck is most definitely this Kyros. The fact that he's a freaking floater that goes back in hand. It means that when you kill him, you're not accomplishing much. You're just slowing the opponent down. Because this is the kind of deck that it'll have the advantage on you in the beginning, but then if you can just grind the game out and survive, eventually you're going to be able to maybe deal with their small characters with their bigger dudes. But if that Kyros is always going to go in hand, it means it's not the best of ideas to kill it most of the time. Okay, so I got the Whitebeard down, and he goes for the blue Jinbei, puts the Marco in hand. Yeah, this Jinbei is really broken. You get like a rush with him, you get freaking draw 2, and then you get removal as well. So it's like, dude, I guess that's how it's going to be with the new cards now. My Whitebeard isn't much better. It's also very good. You know, multiple effects. Anyway, so I got 2K. So okay, I'm block the boa. Just gonna do my best. This one is gonna go through. And then I guess maybe, you know, Kyros, can't do shit with him. He can get rushed too. So he's finally starting to run out of hand. One of these attacks was gonna go through anyway, even with the Whitebeard. Okay. Finally, maybe I can do something. So summon the Whitebeard once again. I will discard the Weevil. I've actually done a split now. Instead of just running all 4 for ulti, I'm doing Weevil because a lot of the times, especially with Nami, if that guy is going to be dead in hand, you can just use her for the effect. So it's just more power. You summon him as draw 1 is the same thing as ulti. You don't get the search, but I like the extra power. You know, it's the +1 that's important for me, not necessarily to search something specific. Okay, so I gotta hit the life. I couldn't kill the boas. I don't do enough damage, and I get the benefit of my leader effect at least. Can't forget about that. So now I'm almost dead in terms of life, but I got a bunch of cards in hand. I do have my blockers. Will we be able to survive still? I hope so. I gotta keep getting those Whitebeards down because eventually I don't think he'll be able to deal with them. So 7 with the Kyros. I gotta discard the Marco and discard the Snake. Block this. And now Boa, the bitch, is 7 or 9 actually. Yeah, he wants to make sure these attacks go through. And I will do... Again, I'll block this if I got the cards in hand before I use my blocker. Got 1 card in hand left. Okay, so Whitebeard is going to go ahead and try and kill this dude. Okay. And then I didn't use my blocker. It's a bit sad, but anyway. So summon another Whitebeard. But finally Kuma can attack. So I think the best thing to do is put the Dons on him. I mean, make him 9 so at least I can swing some stuff. So Boas, they gotta go. These bitches are way too threatening, so might as well. I'm gonna try and kill the other Boa, although it's very easy for him to protect her. If I kill the Kyros though, he just goes back in hand. And yeah, I guess that's what I gotta do. With Nami, maybe attack the life so we can draw a card. I would want to kill the Kyroses, but I know they go back in hand. So okay. So now it's kind of close. I mean, I got more cards in hand. We have nearly the same amount of life. I got the better board presence. He can like rush span me with Kyros, Sanji doing some shit here, there, unblockable. I'm glad I got a few things in hand that I can discard. Otherwise we'd be dead. So I will discard... Damn, do we even summon like Whitebeard next turn? Yeah, I'll discard the Whitebeard because I need all the defense possible. So block this shit while I keep all the counters in hand. So 8, again, it's in the range of I can discard 1 card and I block the attack. And it just made Rebecca as a blocker. Okay, so I think what I can do here, the math works out perfectly. I can do Kid and Shirahoshi. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but I will target down the Kiros. In the end, he even protected the dude. That is interesting. So I'll do 5 then on you. I gotta like slow this dude down, and he actually protects him. I guess he really thinks he's gonna go for game next turn. Again, gonna try and take this guy out. It works. And I'll even do like maybe the other Kiros. Yeah, just regain complete board control, and then hopefully this somehow works out. I'll be able to poke life using Kid, and then we're also summoning Shirahoshi. So I think I got decent defense still. I will have to discard Nico Robin. I think we got to keep the stuff in hand that I can maybe use to block. I got no down on Nami, so I can't use her effect. But I mean, if he doesn't win this turn, I win. So yeah, 5, discard 1. Your leader can attack, so he has to get like the rush dude Kiroses. So 5 again, I will discard Nami. And what's left, my friend? I mean, I know he's got another Kiros in hand, so if he can summon him, he's gonna do the rush shit. 5. I let this go. I actually had the blocker, I forgot. But he doesn't win anyway, right? I mean, he does this shit again. Now I can use the blocker. So yeah, just barely survived. Just barely survived, damn it. But I think I got him. I mean, you couldn't win. You got no defense. All my dudes kill you next turn. Easy. So, what's the holdup? I mean, you don't... What are you doing? Yeah, and you didn't use the dawns either. Like, you had extra dawns and shit you didn't use. So, what's up? Please hurry, damn it. Please hurry. But I mean, if I did things correctly, I was gonna like save the blocker. You just use the block. You shouldn't have won this game. So he passed the turn in scoops. So that's a GG for me, although a pretty close one. And he decided he wants a rematch. Fine. Usually when people ask me for a rematch, I do it. So let's go ahead and give him a second shot. I decide to keep my hand. I go first. It's not what I want to do. But I guess I'll be able to summon the snake. Do that. So Rebecca gets the +1 and decided to play the Viola here. Such an amazing card. The Pretty Whore, and she's also 2k in hand and a searcher. What the fuck? So yeah, the power creep, I mean, Bandai isn't giving any fucks anymore. A lot of these cards, they just, they have unbalanced counterparts in a way. So summon the snake, and this guy already got the Kiros down. Annoying. I got the tiger, so I can't wait to get to 7 to get rid of the dude. But look at just how easy it is for him to spam the board with this Rebecca. So 7, use the snake. Good opportunity. And at the 5 dawn, I mean, I can't really do much. I guess I'll try and hit your life. I don't want to kill the Kiros yet. Maybe I should. I don't know. I know that I'm going to use Crushing Tigers. I guess might as well not hit the Kiros. So discards 1 and then get the Marco down. And Jozu. People still run this card. This has got to be like the most overrated card ever. It ain't really that good, but I guess in this deck it works out for him because he can put the searches back in hand, and you could do this with other decks really. That's why people, I guess, like this Jozu. But I guess in this deck it works out well because it kind of pairs with Rebecca's ability, I guess, the leader. Alright, so 7 Dawn, you got the dudes down. I'm gonna get rid of them. Get rid of the Jozu actually too, since he's a 6. It just works out beautifully. Go for 5. Can block it easily, right? Got no things down though, no field presence. He's thinking hard about this, I don't know why. My rule of thumb is to always block the cheap attacks. Almost all of the time. And Cavendish would like another Tiger right now, but likely gonna get it. And then I'm at 9 Dawn coming in my turn, which is just so awkward. We can't summon the Whitebeard, but then I can't really summon much shit either. I'm just gonna have to play the... I guess, okay, what I'll do, I'll put 1 Dawn on Nami, so that I don't just put a bunch of Dawns for no reason, since they're not gonna block it anyway. If I put a bunch of Dawns, it's gonna let them go through. It's not much value. So, making sure I'm at 8, and I guess summon Ulti at least, and Marco. Put these at the bottom and do the Marco. So we got 2 things down at least. And then Jinbei, put the Marco back in hand. Sucks. We ain't got Pudding now anymore, so all the decks that want to keep billions of cards in hand, I mean, yeah, it's just gonna be straight, I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, card advantage, all about the card advantage. Okay, get my blocker, nice trigger, needed this. And now it's time for Whitebeard again. Gotta start accumulating the better presents. I will discard the Weevil. I mean, I guess all cannons are going to be aimed at the Cavendish now, but it's easy for him to protect him. Just needs a 2k. Yeah, it's just too simple. Try this again. Yeah, too easy. But might as well attack that guy as opposed to Kiros, right? Alrighty. So, we're kind of even, but he's got a lot of board presence down there I gotta deal with. Jinbei, and he put the blocker back in hand. Man, did I forget to use it previous turn? I don't even remember. Did he swing and I let it go through? Shit. I guess I'll have to rewatch. But yeah, it would suck if I got that and I could have used it and I forgot. Because now we discarded it. And Whitebeard. I can't forget using this dude. Not gonna use the rush? He did discard for it, right? I will protect the bitch. And yeah, Whitebeard. Good thing I didn't forget, because I just forget a lot of the times. So you got the other Gene, but he can swing too, right? So it's gonna go through. It's getting pretty dangerous at this point. Who are you going to kill? He's gonna kill my bitch. Sucks. Okay. Now then, what am I going to do? I got Whitebeard, I got the Robins. I guess I have to do Robins so I can get some life and draw Dawns. I mean, it means I can... Yeah, Cavendish has to go, 100%. I gotta shave off some of his field. This motherfucker has to go since he's vanilla, I guess. But yeah, he does the correct thing and just discards 2 cards just to save him because he knows I just gotta apply the pressure and then he's in a better position than he was before. Because I had to play first, because I couldn't do much. Okay, we're gonna, well, discard the Nami's effect. Now I'm at 7. So these guys, they can't do shit, but Jinbei can do shit, I guess. All these swings going through, goddammit. And then one more for 10. Am I gonna do like a double discard? 2k. I actually let it go through, and the trigger is a good trigger here. I can get rid of the Kiros. Man, I'm in a dangerous position. So, 3 Jinbeis, man. Even with Whitebeard, it's easy for him to protect him, and then I can't really do shit. So, I can do like Kuma to get a life, and then we discard a card. I can... Damn, do I do like Whitebeard? I'm not sure. What is the correct decision here? Because if we fuck this up, I'm gonna lose next turn. I do Robin, because she would have been dead. When you get a 0 life, you can't even use her effect. So 12. Yeah, and I think I really fucked up. I fucked up here. I should have just maybe summoned the Whitebeard. Buff the Whitebeard, then it's easier to kill the Jinbei. I mean, ultimately, Nami is not going to be able to swing on the Jinbeis. I'd have to hit Rebecca. I guess, yeah, I mean... I got Dawns on the bitch anyway, so maybe I should have summoned the Whitebeard. I think that was the correct play. Honestly though, I mean, with triple Jinbei, all the Dawns in the world, and then he can like do like the Kira shit again, I think I wasn't going to be able to survive anyway. I did decide to do the Boa though, so I guess he's not going to go for game yet. So 7, I'll definitely block this. We will discard Nami. I do have a bunch of 2Ks in hands. I think I should have just summoned the Whitebeard. I really should have. We fucked up. So Kiros, he can make him 7, so he goes for it exactly for him to make me lose a card. So I block this. I mean, the Jinbeis though, they're gonna go through. I think he won't be able to win, but then I'll just be way too dead by next turn to do shit. I get a good trigger here, Frankie. I can get him down, but it's not going to be so useful. I mean, I don't want to go for game yet. I can't. We gotta just shave off dudes, and Frankie can't do it. I get the trigger. That's good. I did get a bunch of triggers. So I guess if Jinbei He swings again. Yeah, I'm gonna use the blocker, of course. So we survived, but I mean, I'm at fucking like 0 life. I gotta do the Whitebeard. And, you know, is it gonna be enough? I mean, I put the Dawns on. Fuck, man. Whitebeard, I mean, I can shave off the Jinbei. Kyros. He can easily protect him, and he's gonna go hand if I kill him, so... Yeah, we kind of have to, because I'm dead, but I think it's not gonna be enough. I think I never... when I was at 10 Dawn, instead of doing Robin, I should have done Whitebeard. Now, maybe it wouldn't have made a difference, but just the fact that I can block, maybe. I don't know. I mean, we did get triggers with Robin, but I just don't know. I mean, he's going for 7 right now. I can block these attacks, kind of, still. Broken shit, man. So he's gonna attempt again. I mean, 7. It's exactly enough to pressure me. So I gotta discard a bitch again. But then there's all the boas and Jinbei. He's got like very good control. I mean, I block 1. The other one is gonna go through, and it's over. So I guess GG. We did 1-1. I won 1 game. He won the next one. So yeah, good demonstration of how this Rebecca can work, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed the matches. Sub to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What